Congratulations, everybody. We've made it to the grand reveal on how music works in this course. The truth is that many of your favorite songs are written following a few easy rules to remember. Knowing these rules better than the back of your hand,
Hey, that's new.
is a superpower for any musician because it makes it easy to pick up on the patterns in songs and learn things very quickly. I've learned 50 tunes for a gig in the span of a week thanks to the working understanding I have of these rules. Are you ready to hear them? Take good notes and be ready to have the way you learn changed. Did you ever play with Legos as a kid, or still today? These plastic Northern European blocks have fascinated millions for decades thanks to their striking similarities to the natural world. Small things fit together to make bigger things, which are a part of the creative whole. Let's briefly define the Legos of music, if you will. The smallest piece we can come up with is a note. All music from everywhere involves notes, whether it's plucking a single string, pressing a single key on the piano, singing, or hitting a drum. There are really only 3 things we can do with notes to make music. First, melody. Melody happens when we put single notes one after the other, like this. Second, chords. Chords occur when we play multiple notes at once, like so. When we put chords one after the other, this is called harmony. Finally, third, the last way we can manipulate notes is by controlling how long we play them for. This is called rhythm, and it's measured in beats. All right, now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about the rules your favorite songs follow. In order to get a working understanding of the rules for melody and harmony used in pop music today, we have to go back. Way back. Pythagoras, yes, that one, is credited with creating the major scale we use today. The scale contains 7 notes that sound really good together. This concept is also referred to as a key. These have been used all throughout time since the ancient Greeks. However, for a long time, each musical piece required instruments to be tuned very specifically to play the 7 notes used. If they tried to use different notes, it sounded like hot garbage. Eventually, folks got tired of this and they wanted to play in more than one key, leading Johann Sebastian Bach to compose his group of pieces, the Well-Tempered Clavier. Across the world, and around the same time, Chinese mathematician Zhu Ziyu divided the octave into 12 equal pieces. These bits of history come together to create how we view the organization of notes today. Equal temperament. History lesson over. Here's why it matters to you. Today, there are only 12 notes. That's it. We still, most of the time, only use 7 notes, and they are still organized into keys. There are 12 keys, one based off of each note. Most of your favorite melodies are written using 7 notes from a specific key. Oh, what about chords and harmony, you ask? I'm glad you did. There's a chord built off of each of the 7 notes in a key, but most tunes don't even use all 7 chords of the key. In fact, most of the time, they use 4. Specifically, the 4 chords of any key that are used most often in music today are the chord built off of the first note, from now on known as the 1 chord, the chord built off of the 4th note, from now on known as the 4 chord, the chord built off of the 5th note, from now on known as the 5 chord, and the chord built off of the 6th note. This is usually a minor chord. Let's take the key of C, for example. The 1 chord is a C, the 4 chord is an F, the 5 chord is a G, and the 6th chord is an A minor. Using just these chords, Ultimate Guitar, which you'll become very familiar with in our course, has over 50,000 songs we can play using just these 4 chords. There are 4 other keys that are relatively easy to play on the guitar, and using a capo we can take care of the other 7. What this means for you is that if you get these 4 chords down well, you'll be able to strum along with all of your favorite songs effortlessly. I hope this knowledge helps you learn all of your favorite songs.